this is quite sad. This kind of incident was really alarming. That was last year, and we thought that this has stopped, and it's happening again. And Raymond, what do you have to say about a hotel that, I mean, receptionists have no record of customers? What do you have to say about that? Let's start from there first.
Okay, first of all, I think we have gone past that stage in this country where there are no documentations. Protocols of checking in protocols in any hotel, in any lodging facility by now, owing to issues concerning this kind of security matters in hotel rooms. Protocol check-in should involve, I mean, passport photographs, passport identification cards, you understand, and also details of people that are lodging in that place. And secondly, there should be CCTV cameras to be able to take note of every other person coming into the hotel and also leaving. So at this stage, that there are still places that operate without having a good check-in protocol and without CCTV cameras. I think the people that will bear the brunt of the death of that young lady will be the hotel management, because if they cannot provide the partner of that lady, it's because they did not do the necessary protocols to get the details of that person before checking in. And so they will have to, the police have to run investigations and also hold them responsible until maybe investigations bring up who the real partner or who the said partner that absconded is. But I don't think at this time of our country that CCTV cameras are not so expensive compared to what the kind of embarrassment it can bring. It's not that expensive to be able to install to save the country from such embarrassing situations. I think the police investigations are still going on, so I think I'll leave it at that to allow the police continue their investigations.
Now, we always have stories of girls, especially girls, being murdered by male companions, and one would think that by the time there's a reportage of one, maybe the others would learn. But what do you think is actually the problem? Because we have this story today, God forbid we might wake up tomorrow and there's this same story, this same process, this same uncarefulness. What do you think is the problem actually?
I would like to state first of all that the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria grants everybody freedom of movement and freedom of association. First of all, so far as any young lady is at least above 18 years of age, you cannot stop any of them from associating with who else or whoever they feel they want to, and they cannot be stopped from going to wherever they want to go to. So be that as it may, it doesn't mean that you throw caution to the wind. Yes, there have been these issues coming up from time to time, and yes, just as you said, they ought to have learned from such past mistakes and past occurrences. But you know, we are human beings, we are not angels. Stuff like this will still come up and people will still fall into the same situations. But be that as it may, that is why it is on the instance of the hotels or the lodgings to be able to keep evidences, to be able to keep apparatuses. There should be at least the receptionist. Where was she when the person that was lodging went out? You should be able to try to protect the sanity and the life of those females that go in with their male counterparts. And I know that there is a dire situation in the country concerning lack. There is an economic downturn. I mean, people will cut corners to make sure that they can make ends meet. And if you cannot help them with that, and they have to help themselves, the least you can do is to provide necessary protections.